I don't know if I'm the only one, but it feels like inside of the studio gives me a vibe like we're in Toronto or something like that. It's kind of chilly inside here.
It's cold.
Jano, I said Shellz dropped him jacket a while ago.
Man.
Hardly good.
Listen up. I lucky and lucky. I mean, let out some of the cold this morning when I reach you.
So the worst.
It was what?
Lord have mercy.
I tell you.
Anyhow, it is what it is. It's 2 minutes after the hour of 6 o'clock. It's a new month, the month of May 2022. And here we are on Up and Go to take care of you until 10 o'clock this morning. What's up, Shellz? How was the weekend?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. You know, I don't know if it's me alone, you know. And this might come as a surprise as a young man. I could have left me out, you know. Like, it's just like, I feel like a potato. Like, just stay and rest.
Sitting.
Yeah, just stay and rest, man.
Yeah, and nothing wrong with that, bro.
Yeah,
nothing
man.
wrong with that. You're not going to make that consistent to like every weekend, though. I mean, sure that
We're going to work on that.
All right, all right. If not, somebody else will.
Exactly.
DJ Otto was just mentioning that he actually went over to the parish of my birth.
Yes.
And had a good time, I suspect, over in Portland.
Yes, I
Yeah.
You know, I have a big up, you know, it's a beautiful part of
Isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. You know, it just, you know, driving around here just give you a different vibe.
Yeah, man.
And then,
So I have to ask you, you went to the pork shop out in Boston? Or?
you know, it's funny enough, I never reach. You know, I never reached that far. You know, I was close enough.
Oh,
was
okay.
close enough.
Gotta smell the place.
Yeah. It's not a recommendation necessarily, it's an inquiry. When I do go there, I actually, to Boston that is, I have chicken obviously. But I wanted to start today with a prayer for the month of May.
No problem.
May you be happy. May you be well. May you be safe, Bridge Nation. May you find comfort. May you find strength. May you have courage. May you find healing. May you have peace. May you have joy. And may you be filled with loving kindness all through the month of May. On that note, we say good morning and welcome. This is Up and Go. My name is Richie B. Right now, it's time for
WTF.
What the Fact.
Yes, sir. And like I said earlier, stop signs used to be a certain color. Not the red that we know, but they used to be yellow. Okay. So yes, in 1922, the American Association of State Highway Officials met to determine a standard design for stop signs. And that's where they decided on the color yellow. Yeah, man. According to the Business Insider, stop signs were yellow because they thought that it would grab a driver's attention. Okay. They also considered red, but there was no red dye available at the time that wouldn't eventually fade. By 1954, however, sign makers had access to fade-resistant porcelain in enamel and could finally start making stop signs the red color we recognize today. So yeah.
That change took place in what?
1954.
1954.
We
Okay,
give
then.
thanks. Because I can imagine if we had yellow stop signs now, and man, nah, slow down. Man, never speed up inside us.
Trust me. Yeah.
It's a good
so
call.
the change came in 1954 and it has stuck
Yeah.
till today. And I don't think they're going to be changing this anytime soon. All right.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yellow.
Yeah,
Yellow.
it was
Yellow.
back then.
Apparently, like, it stood out.
You know, that reminds me of something, though. You know, a friend of mine asked his daughter about the colors of the stop sign, and you know what
Each one represent?
Yeah, what each one represent. So he said green. She said means to go.
Right.
Red means to stop.
Here we go.
So what's the yellow for?
Here we go.
Speed up.
There it is.
There you go. And a lot of motors out there actually do that when they are supposed to be slowing down in anticipation of the red.
Of the red.
It's like
Yeah.
yellow means to speed up. I'm like, really?
We'll give thanks for that change.
Oh boy. WTF, ladies and gentlemen, the kind of facts that we share with you at this time of the morning. 6:25 we usually have it.
Yes, sir.
And join us again tomorrow morning at the same time. We'll have another WTF
What the fact?
for you.
Yes, sir.
Inside of Update, we get a chance to give you the very latest that we have on some stories that are out there in the space that are of interest to us and not naturally to many others of our Bridge Nation.
Yep.
So, here we go.
Get ready for that one.
Good morning again, Bridge Nation. So Shenseea has been added to the New York Pride Island lineup. Jamaican singer Shenseea has been added to the lineup, Pride Island lineup being spearheaded by the New York City Pride for June 25, right? 25th. The event is being hosted at Governor's Island, New York City, and will also feature trans headliner and German pop singer Kim Petras. So this is interesting because we know that in last November that Spice was confirmed to headline Pride Toronto. So I guess the Jamaican peeps are out and supporting Pride.
You think Shensi is saying Spice now have nothing over me right now?
I hope not.
I hope it's not a competition.
I doubt that. But we know that the Jamaica, the New York Pride event is always huge.
Yeah.
Like it's huge. Like everybody's there. So kudos to them. Yeah. I wonder if what name again? What's the Footer Hype? I wonder what Footer Hype will have to say about this. Because you know how he did Spice.
Get him a towel because he must be bawling right now. While you're carrying that story, I just went on Google and I'm realizing that this whole Pride festivals, it happens all over the world, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking here at Pride festivals. There's the Toronto Pride, as you mentioned. There's the New York Pride, Denver Pride, Tokyo Pride. There's San Diego Pride, Brighton Pride, Oslo Pride, Taiwan Pride, Barcelona Pride,
So Jamaica.
Budapest Pride.
I'm just saying if it's
Let me just tell you, Montreal Pride, in
Wow.
addition to Toronto Pride, Pittsburgh Pride, Tampa Pride, Copenhagen Pride, Pride in London.
Wow.
I don't need to go any further.
So is the
a
Jamaica
worldwide-
on the list?
No, not. I'm tempted to say not yet.
Well, I feel like we have Pride party, you know.
but there's a
it's
similar kind of Pride event in Montego Bay some
I
years
believe
ago.
so.
Yes.
I believe
Yeah,
do keep
yeah.
events.
I just think it's low key.
Yeah, it has just dawned on me that it really is.
Worldwide.
It's
the
worldwide.
community is strong.
Huge.
Man. Yeah, man. But yeah,
There you
big
go.
up, big up,
Big up
Shane.
sessions, yeah, you know.
And I hope she does well and performs well and has a good show and all these.
And
things,
I think
huh?
they'll like her. The fact that she did the song with Megan, so she might even perform with Megan
a good
Stallion.
vibe.
So
I wonder how the crowd is going to react when she performs Lick, though.
Trust me.
it's gonna be a rave
Yeah.
over there.
You think so?
Yep.
Well, speaking of Meg the Stallion,
Story that mash up my pen. Let's go.
speaking of Meg the Stallion, you know, she got an honor that I hope to one day get for Portmore. Wink, wink. Yeah, she's honored with her own day and key to the city of Houston. All right, so Meg the Stallion is honored, and that's actually her hometown, as a matter of fact. So Meg the Stallion was awarded on Sunday with the keys to the city of Houston, and a day set aside in honor of her called Megan Thee Stallion Day. The symbolic gestures are part of the city's efforts to honor the rapper for her contributions towards the development of her state. On Sunday, Mayor Sylvester Turner, while turning over the keys, says that it symbolizes that Megan, born Megan Pete, has the authority to enter and leave the city at any time. He said, individuals who receive the key are responsible of upholding Houston's values and represent the best this city offers. In fact, the key is our commitment to those who represent Houston at its best. Meantime, Meg also went on to say why this day even meant even more to her. She said, came home real quick to get the key to the city. And in honor of my mother and grandmother's birthday, May 2nd is officially Megan Thee Stallion Day in Houston, Texas. Thank you, Mayor. And she mentioned Sylvester Turner for honoring me today, and I will continue to give back to the city that made me who I am today. She wrote this on Instagram. So big up, Meg. The Stallion. It's a good look.
All right. Final story here for us. Residents of Bedwood Gardens in Augustown are greatly saddened by the deaths of 3 young men, one of whom was the son of prominent reggae singer Sanchez. Kevin Jackson, that is. Can you imagine the same day that Sanchez is burying his mother, or his mother is being buried, his son is killed?
Wow.
And a lot of persons have been speaking up. Of course, first of all, we'd like to express our deepest condolences
Yes.
to the Jackson family on this very, very sad news. And man, I just feel it so. I really feel this one.
Yeah, man.
Because your
this
mother is
tough.
being buried and
Yeah.
your son is killed the same day by hoodlums. because people are saying these are good youth. 3 youths were killed and they're innocent. Them not involved in anything. I gambled them, I gambled on the ends, and they were killed, is what the community peeps are saying. Reports are that about 4:30 a.m., the police responded to a call of gunshots being fired in the area. On their arrival, the 3 men were discovered laying along a dirt track in the vicinity of a football field with what appeared to be gunshot wounds. They were assisted to the hospital where all 3 men were pronounced dead. And so, of course, the Major Investigation Division, MID, is investigating the circumstances surrounding the shooting deaths. But it's very, very sad, and we really are putting out a call again for the senseless killings to stop. We really need for them to stop.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? This is so sad. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you can reach Sanchez, if you know how to find him, please give him some love and
Some prayers.
some prayers, because it really must be a tough time for him right now.
Yeah.
All right, those are the stories making it this morning inside of Update.
Driver.
I should chat it in a patois. You know, me get a ticket one day for speed up through the yellow light thing that we spoke about.
Yeah.
Yeah. She got a ticket for speeding up and going through the yellow
slowing down
light.
though. That's why I got the ticket.
That's it.
Oh,
Is that a pet peeve of yours?
What, speeding up? Ticket?
Getting tickets.
Boy, Richard, I want to close enough because, I gave you a story earlier.
Yeah.
Right? Let me tell you. I was stopped, right, by a constable, a lovely lady. You understand? Yeah, man,
Thinking nobody
a,
get
lovely,
tickets.
a lovely lady.
It cushioned the effect of
Yeah.
the ticket that he
No,
got.
man, a lovely lady, but I was up in the hills, I was heading to a function, and I got lost, right? And I can tell you, British Nation, if you get lost at Saigoville, no, man, you lost it. You will get a bush. So, I saw a spot check on the side of the road, I just released my seatbelt, and I said, yeah, oh, good. The police
Help is
are
here.
Woo!
Good.
Lady step out, and, sir, pull over. You understand me? I
Police
pull
officer
over,
know
and
what
I'm
good
like,
for
yeah,
you.
man, I pull over because, me need direction. She's like, why I stop you? She's like, well, I saw you slow down, and number 2, you're not wearing a seatbelt.
Wow.
oh wow.
See that?
So me get that ticket. You want to know me get that 205. But you know what? Let me tell you, it was pleasant. Corporal, yeah. Corporal.
pleasant.
That's a big
That
up.
is
Me tell you, I know.
That is interesting. Hardly gets stubborn. Good.
I did take them again. Else no,
And hold on. To top it all off, Bridge Nation, I was heading in the right direction after I collected the ticket. They gave me direction. You're 10 minutes from you're 10 minutes from your location. I don't do it. It's just on the road. That's what you do.
Wow. Oh, my goodness.
That's all right.
It's rough.
You got her name?
Yeah, man. Bailey.
Oh.
Bailey.
Officer Bailey.
Officer
Yeah, man.
Bailey.
So Billy, big up yourself.
Big up, man.
Do your job, yeah?
Nice
Oh, my
lady.
God. Yeah.
Nice young
She was on
lady,
the job.
very
Yeah.
professional. I will tell you, very professional.
Okay.
That's
good.
right.
Yeah, man.
Good stuff.
Big up.
Yeah. Time for us now to take some calls and see if we can find a winner in our Secret Sound game. I'm happy to report that it wasn't a stick up really, but we had to be at her for quite a while, and eventually she relented and decided to make our lives easier, and yours as well, Bridge Nation, because she has provided us with another clue this morning. So, Madam Producer, we thank you.
Yeah.
on behalf of Bridge Nation. So let's give them the clues now that we have so far.
So the clues are, it has something to do with the moon, and the new clue, it also has something to do with the stars.
So listen to the sound and try to figure it out. If you've figured it out, give us a call right now, 876-676-4996. Good morning, you're on the air. Welcome to the Secret Sound game. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Okay.
All right, so what's the answer?
Moon and stars.
Yes.
Yeah, so what's the answer?
Lightning and thunder.
Lightning and thunder.
Yes.
What's your name?
Alvin.
Alvin from St. Anne, right?
Yeah.
I always like to say he's from the G parish. And he reminds me that means garden. Alvin, Alvin, on this game, this is your 7th time trying.
Wow.
And this morning, we can declare again.
Quack, quack, quack.
Sorry, Alvin. Thanks. Have a good day. Thanks for trying. Let's go to our next caller right away. There are loads of them lined up. Good morning. You're on the air. Welcome to the Secret Sound game here on the bridge. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hi,
Morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, so I think it's the Jupiter moon, as in when NASA was passing that, and they hear that feedback.
Oh.
The specificity.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I like how specific
What's your name?
you are.
My name is Jody Ann.
Jody Ann.
Jodianne.
Oh, such a beautiful voice.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what it would sound like if Jody Ann is declared a winner and how she will scream?
Of course.
I would scream because I've been trying
I
so
know.
long to
I know.
pass.
You ready to scream?
Yes, I am, if it's me.
If you're the lucky winner.
All right.
All right, Shellz.
Let me go scream with her because quack, quack, quack. Oh,
Oh, no, it's not a screaming day for you, Jody. Thanks for trying. Have a good day. Let's take another call. There are loads of them lined up. 876-676-4996. Secret Sound game is on. Do you want to hear the sound again?
Hello.
You don't need to hear it again.
Hello.
Hello?
Good morning. You're on the air. What's your name?
Yeah. Good morning. My name is George Campbell.
George.
Blessings, George.
Yeah, I'm from St. Thomas. Could the answer be a spacecraft going to the moon?
A spacecraft what?
Going to the moon.
Going to the moon.
George. I use up the
George.
clue, you know, man. Use up
Man
the clue
from
there.
the east.
You hear the sound again?
Listen, George.
Yeah, I'm listening to like a spacecraft.
Man from the east. Are you sticking with that answer?
Surely, surely.
He's not changing a thing about it. So guess what?
Quack, quack,
Yeah.
quack.
Nothing wrong.
Have a good day, George.
So we go.
Oh my goodness, we're trying to pack them in because everybody's trying these days and we want to get a winner so quickly. It's not even funny. Good morning. Welcome to the Secret Sound game.
Good morning.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Did you have a good weekend?
Yes, I did.
I want you to
Okay.
step into the new week with a winning
That's right. What's your answer?
mentality.
My answer will be the sound of a meteoroid entering Earth's atmosphere.
Sound
That's
of
a
a
new one.
meteoroid entering the Earth's atmosphere.
Wow.
The clues we gave, moon and stars.
Wow.
What is your name?
Goya,
Goya.
Where are you calling from?
Vineyard Town.
All right.
Kingston 3 in
That
the
no far.
building. Gloria. I heard you.
Goya.
Sorry?
Goya, Goya.
All right. Goya.
All right. Goya, I heard you. Shellz heard you. Our producer heard you.
Yeah.
Bridge Nation heard you. It's now time for the declaration. Are you ready?
Hey, hey.
Yes.
Goya!
Quack, quack, quack.
Boy.
It's rough.
Let me take one more.
It's rough.
You can't, so we're not trying to give everybody a chance. This is about the 8th or 9th caller. Good morning, you're on the air. Welcome. Hello.
Oh, good morning.
Morning,
Good
how you
morning.
doing?
I'm okay.
Okay, who's calling? Sound like Hamo.
Hamo.
All right.
I'm
I'm
done
back.
himself.
All right.
Now I'm at Monday Pass.
Okay.
If there was somebody that I'd want to win it, is someone like a Hamo or like
The dedication is real.
yeah, because they've been at it.
I
So
agree.
this could be your lucky day, Hamilton. Let me hear what you got.
Is it Sharon, asteroid moon?
What's the first one?
It's pronounced CH. The spelling CHARON.
Oh,
Asteroid moon.
that you said.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mangolink NASA.
Yeah, what we said.
Quack, quack, quack.
Sorry. Have a good day, Hamilton. Keep trying, man. I think we're out of time right now. The phone lines are still flashing, but no one is. We can't take any more calls for now. So we thank you for playing, and we get a chance to do it again tomorrow morning at the same time, 7:30. We'll be back with our Secret Sound game. some of the stories that are out there in the space that are being talked about a lot. We'll give you the very latest that we have on them, and we have a few stories to share right now inside of Update.
That's right. Good morning again, Bridge Nation. The mother of superstar Steph London has entered the foray of music as a reggae gospel artist. So Mama London, so she's affectionately called Mama London. She goes by her real name, Maria London, and has released 3 tracks so far. So in a recent interview with this is Amel. Yes, with Amel on Brunch with Amel, Miss London, who is based in England, speaks about the musical influences in her family that birthed the international superstar Steph London. A son who is an artist, and now she's being led on a similar path. So she has a son who is an artist and her daughter Steph London, and she now the gospel artist. You know, she said Miss London says she grew up in Jamaica and then moved to the United States for her schooling. Her children, who have strong ties to Jamaica and even maintain their native patois, grew up in the Netherlands, where Stefan showed an affinity for rapping before the family moved to England. So she says that, you know, over the years, all her life, she has been influenced by music, and so has her children, and she's ready to show up in the reggae gospel arena. Okay. So good for her.
Maybe we'll be able to say like we say about Steph London, she bad.
Yeah, so I look forward to hearing her tracks.
Yeah, man, for real. Well, I don't know if you guys been seeing what going up on social media, but it's almost like every month or probably every 2 weeks we see the artist, this hip-hop artist, fight somebody. I'm talking about the baby, and he's hit with felony battery charges for allegedly assaulting elderly owner of a rental property. Now, rapper the baby has been charged with felony battery over December 2020 incident that left 1 person injured. The arrest warrant has been circulating online, which showed that the baby, whose real name is Jonathan Kirk, and a man named Thank God Chimeka Awute were both if you have a name like that, me that fight too. were both charged with felony battery for allegedly willfully and unlawfully using force and violence against the victim, Gary Pagar. Awute has also been charged with felony robbery, according to TMZ. Now, the victim had filed a civil lawsuit against the baby and his manager, Kingza Virgil, in February of 2021. In the lawsuit, Pagar alleges that he attempted to enforce the agreed property rental rules between him and the baby's team when he was violently attacked by Awute and the baby. According to TMZ, the lawsuit outlines the details leading up to the incident and the property rental rules, which was that the massive rental property was to be used by the baby and his team for a weekend, but they could not have more than 12 people at the residence. So I guess they caught up over that. And the baby and his team allegedly never too like it and used excessive force.
Right.
He's always getting in problem.
Yeah, man, he always a fight,
putting his
Richie.
hands on people.
Always
like,
a fight.
No want him on Tyson Buck.
What they fight in baby mother brother?
Yes, he's just out
For
there
no
fighting
at a bowling alley. You want to see, you have on the bowling shoes and say, I see them a slip and a fall. It was a comedy, man.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to chill. Calm
down,
baby.
Calm down.
All right, I'm going to bring a story in this segment, and it's not to do with entertainment per se, but it's sports. Because I don't know how many people of our listeners have been monitoring this young man, Arion Knighton. He's 18 years old, and he's a sensation in the athletics world right now. He's all the rage. As a matter of fact, he already broke Usain Bolt's under 20 record, which was 19.93, by setting 19.84 a while back. He went on to represent at the Olympics. And just this past weekend, this American youngster ran over 200, what is now the 4th fastest time ever, 19.49 seconds over 200 meters.
Wow.
Like I said, that makes him the 4th fastest of all times. He's only 18 years of age. And right now, everybody's talking about Arion Knighton. Of course, Usain Bolt's record is 19.19 seconds. Blake, Johan Blake is next at 19.26. Michael Johnson, 19.32. And Knighton now at 18 years of age, 19.49. Those are times that Usain was running when he might have been about 21 or so years of age. And so everybody's talking about him. He already has done 10.04 seconds over 100 and even better times, and now 19.49 over 200. Do we believe that this young man could go on in the next year or so, even maybe by the summer for the summer games to come closer to Usain's record?
Definitely.
Is it in trouble?
Yeah, if you put his age into consideration and the fact that if he continues on this path, and if just remain, Jamaicans, let us kind of calm down with our patriotism for a little bit, but if him just remain like humble and just learn along the way and just stay clean, please, because we love to see the competition no matter where it coming from, and it's a good look. Big up himself. What's his name?
Arion Knighton.
Yeah, man, big up himself.
18 years of age, running 19.49 seconds over 200 meters.
Yeah, man, he definitely have the potential.
Potential is there, but I can tell you, to run 19.19.
Yeah, no,
work for that,
In my car, all right, in my world and in a car world, when you do drag racing and you do like 10 seconds, right? To run 11 seconds, you need 100 more horsepower, maybe, or 150 more, or with maybe 10 shots of nitrous. Yes, he has the potential, but
somebody got to work for that. But that's good though, and as Shellz says, if him calm down, stay clean, and work hard, it's not an impossible.
I have one more question though. Him grandmother. I have no look. She come from
St. Mary. She
come from St. Mary.
Chance.
Oh no.
Chance. Great grandfather.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, in his blood. I don't know.
I could check now.
Cause I need him for be connected somehow.
We run through the family tree.
Yes.
People are saying, even Ray Charles would have seen this coming after what he did in Tokyo.
You can't leave her alone.
But he has good potential.
Yeah, man.
And
wish him all the best. Though,
we'll see what we will see. I'm sure all of this has not escaped the notice of our local athletic fraternity.
Not at all.
Of course.
Certainly not Usain.
Yeah,
let's see how it goes.
Yeah, and we take our competition seriously. Now. Jamaicans are playing us, so don't be surprised if somebody's training under the guys to beat him, because we know we're competition and we're always willing and ready to beat them.
That's a standard that they all want to beat.
Yeah.
Let's see how they do. It's not going to be easy.
No.
I'd actually, in a conversation though years ago, said that I don't expect Usain's records to go before 2025. I had actually made that prediction. So let's see what Arion Knighton, if he can do it. Let's see what happens. All right. That was update. All right, so we did promise you that we'd be making a connection at this time with Siegfred Jalink Sr., who is the chairman of the Gonini's People's Party, and he has an initiative called the Brighten Your Smile Mission, and he has teamed up with a member of the Morgan family, Taliba Morgan, the owner of the Morgan's Dental Studio, which is a dental company built on a mission to give quality oral health care to underserved communities. So we understand that together they have taken, or they will be taking, 2 to 3 world-renowned dentists, into Suriname sometime later this year, and will be offering a number of services in that particular country. So we wanted to highlight what they're doing this morning, and so we'd like to welcome Siegfred Jalink Sr. and, of course, Taliba Morgan to Up and Go at this time. Good morning.
Blessings.
Good morning. Thank you for having us. Thank you
so much.
All right. How are you doing this morning, Taliba?
I'm doing well, Richie B. I'm doing well. Thank you so much for having us today. We are so humbled and truly grateful for this opportunity.
All right. We have said it many times before, but please accept our condolences once again on the passing of Denroy recently.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank
Yeah,
you.
man. Much love. And Siegfred, great having you on the program.
I
Siegfried,
appreciate it as well.
yes, you are pretty much on a mission. The initiative
Yes.
Brighten Your Smile. What inspired this mission, Siegfried?
Yes, well, that explained this mission because, in Suriname, especially in the interior, or a lot of people that's, in Suriname, they need the right dental care, I would say, because a lot of times you see that, we get a lot of programs, but, a lot of people that really need the dental care, they get, I feel left out. So, as the chairman of the Gonini People's Party, I thought, okay, let me connect with Tabila just to see if we can bring, some good doctors to have a program into Suriname that, can continue to to make sure that, it's not only that we go when the people need us, but you go to make sure that, they keep up with what, we tell them to do or promise them, to make sure that, because it's all about, how your smile is, how your breath is, when you go for a job, or when you're looking for, how you say it, a conversation, that's the biggest part of the body that, present you as a person.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, we think, to just make sure that we get that right dental care to the people in Suriname.
Yeah, this just seems like a very powerful connection, though, Siegfried. Can you tell us more about how did this connection happen? Between you and Taliba. Was it simple? Was it just a meeting, a simple phone call? How did that happen?
Yes, I live in the U.S. for a long time, and I used to have my own headphone company before the Beats by Dre and all of that. So that's how we met. How she's in the family of music, and I connect with her to say, okay, let's do something together as a company and with your brothers or the family to establish the right headphone system for the Jamaican audience, the US, mix it a little bit. It was a very big hit at that time in the US. So I thought that was the right family to jump started with. Yes.
Agreed.
That's how we met.
Yeah, man, respect. And Taliba, we know the Morgans family and the amazing work, through music, but a dental studio. That's amazing. Can you tell us more about it, and how have you been able to, impact, communities through your dental services?
So it's interesting because when the dental studio was launched, it was created to do teeth whitening specifically. So as the business kept going and people kept coming in and the patrons kept coming in, they kept asking for a dentist. And I'm like, what? We don't have a dentist. So I saw the need. And from there, I started contacting different dentists on the island who were really interested in bringing it to the east side of the island because there was no quality healthcare there. There wasn't much quality facilities. There weren't X-rays, things like that were missing. So that's how I created, the platform for these doctors to come in and do these initiatives by giving quality healthcare. So unfortunately, I had to depart abruptly because of my father's health. However, connecting now with Siegfried, we're able to bring this to light and bring it to the world.
Mm-hmm. Let me go back to Siegfried at this time. Siegfried, what can you tell us about your political journey? And by extension, why do you think it is important that Suriname should basically strengthen the bonds with Jamaica?
Well, yeah. So as the political, it's my political party is based as how you call it, a business economic development, right? So we look more at development in Suriname, that what's missing in Suriname, to make sure that the country is being developed the right way, because a lot of times people get confused with the right way of developing a country. They look at the riches of the country, but they don't look at what they can do out of nothing, right? You see, any country you can develop if you have the right leadership or the right management, let me say it like that, to to develop. So that's why I'm trying to bring the right people to come and see Suriname, right? To see like the dental care, health care. We're looking at the economic for the business people in Suriname. What do they need for import export? Because Suriname have different riches than the oil or the gas or the all the other from gold or whatever it is. So I look at it as the system of Suriname to make sure that it get how would I say it get developed the right way in the right order. Yeah.
I hear you. Fantastic stuff that you're doing. This mission, I'm sure that it will bring a lot of joy, to a lot of persons and beautiful smiles as well. Right. It's after all called Brighten Your Smile. When does this happen in Suriname though? Is it mid-year?
Yes, in July. We're thinking like around July, end of July.
Okay. All right. Taliba, I don't know if you can address this. Is Jamaica on the radar as far as this initiative is concerned in any way whatsoever?
Well, I've been making my little rounds a little bit, and hence this interview and a few other interviews. We're trying to make the platform bigger and more broad. So we're trying to get everyone involved as much as we can, and that's all we can hope for.
All right. We're looking forward to at some point being able to say, hey, the Brighten Your Smile mission will be serving Jamaica. How does that sound, Siegfred?
Absolutely, 100%. Yes, we're going all for that. And that's why we're trying to get also students from Suriname, to Jamaica, and also in the same time we're gonna bring Tabila in with the Brighten Your Smile. We're bringing some students also from Jamaica into Suriname to make sure that they get the connection right away. So then we can have the student exchange and all of that to get the right dental care for the people in Suriname, especially the people that need it the most in Suriname, and also in Jamaica, I would say, because we have some good doctors as well in Suriname that can also do a good job.
Yeah. Is there a target as to how many individuals you hope to be able to facilitate when the mission heads to Suriname in July?
Well, the target is to help really everybody that really need it. But, I think in the beginning it's going to be a little bit difficult, but we're going to do our very best to get a registration system in so we can help the right people, like the elderly first, and, the people that, need it the most, that's in pain, but as well to maintain the tooth, like not to take it out, but more to see how we can fix it, put it together, leave it in, and adjust whatever it is we have to adjust where, and but that's the focus to say, okay, the elderly, because they need it the most, because they don't go to the doctor. What they do, they save their money to let their kids go to school, their kids go to a doctor, or the kids go to dental, but they don't take care of themselves. And that's where we're jumping in to make sure that the elderly we're taking care of the elderly first, and then we make sure that the kids or being taken care of, because that's where you see, we as parents, at first before I had kids, I didn't understand that. But, I was like, why, Mom? But, you don't get this for yourself, but why are you doing it for us? But, sometimes we have to think about our parents first, because that's where, where we from, they take care of us first. So we have to take care of them. Absolutely. So that's really the mission, to really take care of the elderly first and make sure that they are good, so they can smile for us to smile for them.
Absolutely. Siegfred, commendations to you and the team. Commendations to you as well, Taliba, and for your input in this fantastic work of giving back and serving humanity through the Brighten Your Smile mission. I hope it goes well in July, and we definitely will be interested in monitoring your progress going forward and highlighting maybe your next stops and so on. But best wishes, and great talking with both of you this morning.
Blessings.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having us. We appreciate it.
All right. Bridge 99 FM. In 5 seconds, we'll be joining our friends in New York City.
And
DJ Roy is standing by. to give us that usual energetic welcome. Morning, DJ Roy.
Morning.
Morning. Gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I am blessed. I am so blessed and really excited. I mean, it's been a great weekend here in America because our girls and our boys from Jamaica represented well at the Penn Relays. So
yes.
Really proud of that. And also to see the Prime Minister in town.
True.
That was another major event. As a matter of fact, Road International, my team, was at a special function at the Resort World Casino.
Wow.
And he attended that event, and the mayor of New York City was also there. A bunch of dignitaries, Wolipa Secret Service, Wolipa Police.
Yeah.
So it's one of those events that we felt safe at.
Yeah. Security was not an issue. Yeah, and it went down well, I'm sure.
Yeah, well attended, and of course, again, for a worthy cause, you know, celebrating and the launch of Jamaica's 60th here in the diaspora. So definitely a well-attended event. Lots of movers and shakers from, of course, the tri-state area. Bobby Clark, our CEO, was in the building. And he doesn't really come out too often, so that was big.
Yeah, absolutely. But we have to commend the athletes and all those Jamaicans who represented us at Penn Relays, man. They did so well. And in so many different disciplines, you know. So we salute them. You watched or got word of the victory of Code Red in the clash over there in England?
Listen, before I even start my music segment,
yes, sir.
I am going to take you back to Saturday afternoon. Me and Dubmaster changing batons, so to speak, and what I said about the clash.
Okay. I'm listening.
RJ, can you find it? Can you find it, RJ? All right, play it for me, RJ. All righty then. That's Dubmaster Chris. It's yours truly now, taking you up until 6 o'clock. W, I got to also give a plug before you go. World Clash, man. It's going to be exciting.
In London, England.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting, man.
London, England. Tomorrow it's going to be on fire.
Your sound? What sound you go with? Because I can't tell you who me I go with. Me not ashamed.
Yeah, go ahead. Who you defend?
Code Red.
Really?
Yeah, and the reason why I said, and David Rodigan I spoke to yesterday asked me the same question. Shaggy asked me the same question yesterday. And the reason why I don't want Clash to done. World Clash might be the last one, but I want the Clash thing to
It'll
continue.
never be the last one. Let me just tell you. It will never be the last one.
That's what
It'll
they're
be
saying.
the last one for now.
Yeah, well, that's
Let's
what
just put it at that, yeah.
But if Code Red wins with their popularity, Chris, and the different fans that they have, it can only propel the Clash culture. So I'd love for Code Red to win. Code Red, my God. That's my thing now.
So wishful thinking.
You see,
wow,
Richie, what we do is always documented. I can always go back to it.
That was the right call, bro. 100% correct. Code Red did it. Congratulations to them. Indeed. And they must be very proud this morning.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and I woke up with my friend, them cussing me and said, right, you're mad, them youth that can't, them young boy that can't win nothing. I said, all right, no problem.
Look at that.
So big up Lank.
Yeah, man, big up Lank, Master Lee.
Yeah.
Chris Diamond, them. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
The whole of the crew.
Amazing. And the first song I'm going to play is the song that kind of changed everything for Code Red in the Dub for Dubs segment, because I was watching it live from the luxury and the convenience of my bedroom. In the Dub for Dub, the first song they played never worked well for them. But the second song they played is when everything changed in Dub to Dub for them. And that's the dub I'm starting with today.
Okay.
All right? So, again, Code Red, congratulations. And this is the song that changed the game.
Big up, DJ Rai. This is I, the legendary Monty Morris. Oh, I.
Shellz, I hope you can do scare, you know.
DJ Rai play some dubbing at the dance hall. And him play till that sound boy fall. Sound boy dead, yes him dead, yes him dead, oh. Sound boy dead, yes him dead, yes him dead, oh.
I will jump from the world.
That is the song.
Yeah.
So Richie just tells me that no matter how young or old you are, the old tune them will never, ever, ever die.
They always work, trust me.
Always work.
Man, them draw for your ska selection.
And they play two back to back.
Oh.
And the whole thing changed.
Yeah. Well done.
Well done.
So, you think that Irish and Chin are going to come back with it? That's what Chris was intimating.
I don't think so.
No?
No, I don't think so. The Clash series is not over, but World Clash is done as we know it. And by the way, back in the days when Chin, as a young youth, were keeping parties, he came into my office inside the Q Club and asked me, Roy, what should I do next? And I told him, start World Clash. Every interview that he has, he remembers sitting in my office and say, Roy, what you think me for the next?
Yeah.
And I say, start World Clash. And that's how World Clash was born.
Big brand it turned out to be.
Yeah.
Several decades of it. And you know what is also good, that they also took the time to honor some of the stalwarts who were there through the years, keeping it going, you know what I mean? And they were honored, although not participating in the clash itself. It's a good look, any way you take it.
That's right.
And we're getting messages out of the UK. People had a lot of fun. It was well attended from all indications as well. So it's a good look.
Yeah, it's definitely a good look.